Rick Johnston joined by Taylor men's tennis coach Dr. Don Taylor today to look back at the 2017 fall season for he and the Trojans. And first off, Coach, how did the fall season go for you and the guys?
One of our team goals was to start strong and finish strong, and unfortunately we didn't start as strong as we wanted to. I think there were a number of reasons for that. Number one, we played some very tough teams at the beginning, Lawrence Tech and Marion, and so they created challenges, and I think that hurt our confidence a little bit. Second, we were a very young team. We had one senior who started in both singles and doubles. One senior started some in doubles, and then we had one junior, two sophomores, and two freshmen. So a very young team, and so obviously the young guys were adjusting to college life, adjusting to college tennis, learning the roles on the team. So I think that was a big factor there. And then we had a lot of unforced errors early in the season, double faults, unforced errors, and I don't think we played very well strategically, just getting the ball back, not trying to develop points the way we should. So that hurt us. And then I thought we had a pretty good doubles team to start. None of the ones from last year, but new guys. But then after the Spring Arbor match, which I thought we didn't play very well there, I looked at our doubles record, and it was 4-11. And so when you start matches with doubles and you're down 1-2 or 0-3, it's hard mentally and puts you in a hole. So we changed our doubles lineups after that, doubles teams after that. The good thing was I think we finished strong. Then we started not beating ourselves, making less errors, playing better from a strategy standpoint. And then we ended up with a big win over Huntington. You talked about highlights. That first round of the tournament, we were up after doubles, which we wanted to be. And then after the first four singles, we were down. And then the 5 and 6 singles came back and won it in 3 sets. And so that was a real gratifying win, and we won that first round match 5-4. And then we went to Marion for the semifinals, and we lost 5-1, but we had a very close match at 3 doubles, which we lost. So we were almost up 2-1 after doubles. And then in singles, they beat us. I mean, we didn't beat ourselves. They're a very good team, and they beat us. So I think we finished strong and so achieved that part of the goal.
You mentioned a really young team. What can those performances in the Crossroads League tournament do for this young team as you build to the future?
Well, definitely 2 things. Number one, I think it's a confidence builder. They finish strong, and they say, okay, yeah, we can play at a better level. But also, I think that it is an indication that they need to play better. That here's the level, if you want to win the league, here's the level of play you need to be at. So I think it sets a standard or a bar for them to shoot for.
What have your seniors done, maybe not just on the court, that's something that anybody can walk by during a match or during practice and see, but maybe what have they done for the guys away from tennis?
Well, academically, I think they've done a good job, but also just role models for the team and how to conduct themselves. And what we're trying to develop here is our program, is the type of young men we're trying to develop here. It's not just about tennis. It's about academics. It's about our spiritual development. It's about our character. So I think they have demonstrated that well.
Before we know it, spring of 2018 will be here. You guys will be back on the courts for the spring season. What are some of the plans during the offseason to get ramped up for the spring season?
Well, right now we're in weight training. So they're doing weight training. And we also have indoor court time paid for, so they can go to the indoor courts and hit in the off season. We can't practice now. We're out of our 24-week season.
Well, Coach, thanks for the time. As you mentioned it, spring season right around the corner, and then before we know it, the fall season will be here. Congrats on a great 2017, and we'll talk to you in 2018.
Okay, my pleasure. Thanks.
That's men's tennis coach Don Taylor joining me here today. For up-to-date information on the Taylor men's tennis team, stay logged on to athletics.taylor.edu. For Taylor men's tennis coach Don Taylor, Rick Johnston, Trojan Sports Network.